sipping beer, taking oxygen from this stress. I confess I'm a mess. Can we define success?
All right, guys. So I took it on my pin router. I've got this to 1 13/16 inch depth, which actually I went a little bit over that, but that's all right. But I used my Forstner bit to kind of mark out where I needed to go for depth-wise. So anyway, next step will be I'll be routing up here underneath the pickup pocket and the top of the guitar, and then back in here for the ferrule or for the bottom of the bridge to stick through, and I will see you at that point. I'm going to show you a little trick that I use here on when I'm using templates. You're supposed to use like double-sided tape to, you know, connect your template to the guitar itself, but double-sided tape is kind of hard to find and it's expensive. So if you put a piece of masking tape down there, masking tape on your template, and you use some super glue, I put some accelerator onto this part itself, onto the template, just a little bit. Don't take much. Get it on my front center line, my back center line, and just push down. Let that set up for a minute. And your template's not going anywhere. All right, so using template G3X on the EverTune, I've got the first hole routed through the back side of the body. Everything is nice and where it should be. So next step will be to do this front route, and I will bring you back when we're doing that. One of the things I cannot emulate enough if you are doing an EverTune or any kind of routing is make sure that you have your center lines where they're supposed to be. And like this template has scale length marked on it, so had to go ahead and mark the scale length as well. And that will be used for the next 3 templates actually. All right, so I'm back. I've got G4X template put on here, and notice I used 1-inch masking tape. That was so I could line up all my lines. This is your scale length line. This is your center line. You want to mark and you want to be sure and align that up. Make sure your center line is aligned up here and back here all the way through. And now I'm going to route this within 5/8 of an inch of the top. And so basically the top on this thing is about 5/8 of an inch thick. So I'm routing through everything but the top of the guitar. So this will connect the pocket here in the back, and then the EverTune will slide in there. So I will bring you back when we are to that point. All right, so doing a test fit here. Just flipped it over after routing everything out, and everything seems to fit good. I've got the right amount there of play. There won't be any when it's set because I'll flip it over here in a second and I will show you there's a bar that goes across it. But as you can see, I've got everything routed out. The pickup will still fit in here. You won't see that, any of this. It's a really clean setup. You'll see the plugs a little bit because it didn't exactly match, but I'm going to try and stain those on the ends and make those not so visible. So anyway, I'll flip it over and I'll show you. All right, so as you can see, I've got all the holes routed through, the EverTune's through. The wires are routed around the outside of the EverTune. This plate is going to go in here, and I have a little bit of trimming to do where the router didn't quite catch this corner, so in the correct manner, so it needs to go down there. But this plate holds the EverTune, the front of the EverTune springs in place. It'll fit down in there once I get everything trimmed. See, it goes about halfway down. But your strings will go through here in the back, and they come with these nice covers. Where are they at? All right, so that cover will kind of go on there like so, or maybe it's like so. Yeah, it's like so. So that cover goes there. And then they have another cover that will go here, and comes with all the hardware and everything. So that's the end of the routing and build videos, and I will continue on my next episodes with actually installing the EverTune. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Hit that like and subscribe.